Right, so I know this is a bit late, but I didn't get any chances to record this because of, recovering from surgery and stuff. So by the time I get to record this, chapter 102 will probably be, or 1002 will probably be out, to be honest. But I still wanted to get my opinions out on chapter 1000. These are opinions I wrote when I first read it, so they're the fresh opinions. I didn't want to have it altered by other chapters coming out. So I decided, let's write it down, and even if I don't get to record it, I can have it there for when I do. So we're going to talk about chapter 1000 and how much I loved it. It not only does it encapsulate the reason people love One Piece, it also is a great example of why Monkey D Luffy is just the best shonen protagonist, honestly. And okay, I must admit, I haven't watched all the shonen, right? I haven't finished JoJo's, I haven't watched Bleach, I haven't, I haven't read Fist of the North Star, all this stuff. But from what I've read anyway, Luffy is by far the best shonen protagonist, and this chapter shows it perfectly with its theme of his growth. And it starts off really well as well. Like, it starts off with a classic Luffy smile when he's thanking the minks and stuff, which is I don't know how to describe it, but it just suits him so well. And the whole, the way to start the chapter was just perfect. I don't know, especially considering the context of the future part of this chapter. It's just perfect, while also serving as a way for them to set up for a panel or two later on, which is fucking phenomenal, by the way. These are the first and second panels, best panels of 2020, if not the entire One Piece. Okay, that's a bit far, but definitely 2020. Then we cut to the funniest fucking moment. I swear, I was fucking laughing my ass off, right? It was just, oh my god, Zoro was flung up to the air by Marco, right? And it's so funny. Oh my god, it was so funny. It was oh, who gives a shit about fucking Marco the Phoenix boy? Let's talk about Zoro the Mosshead Phoenix boy. Let's go. That's the true Phoenix fruit. Bird fruit, sorry. Model mossy Phoenix, bro. That's his true power. Looks like he does have a devil fruit, bro. It was fucking hilarious. I had me laughing at my seat, I swear to god. Then we had a nice Ace flashback, which was really cool, actually. Again, and continuing the theme of this chapter, which was Luffy's growth. It shows how even his determination can be seen through people's descriptions of him. There was also this sweet moment, where fucking Yamato tells Ace about what Roger said, or he doesn't tell him it's Roger, but he says, oh, one person said the same thing once before. And it was kind of sweet, to be honest, because he goes, oh, well, I want to have a drink with this guy, not knowing that he was his father, which was a very nice moment, kind of sweet, honestly. I hope when when everything's over and stuff, when all this is over, we get a cover page of that happening in the afterlife or something. I know that'd be but Oda's never said anything about the afterlife. It still would be cool though, right? I think so. And this flashback has really showed me Ace, even in death, is still helping his brother in some ways through other people, which is so nice and so sweet. I don't know how to describe it, to be honest. It's just nice and sweet. So after that flashback scene, we're led into the first and best scenes in 2020. Absolute amazing, right? So you get Luffy gets up to the roof and just completely ignores the two emperors, walks by like a complete and utter badass to see Kiemon, and then when he realizes they're all knocked out or close to death, he just fucking wrecks their asses, man. He uses a new attack called, I think it was Red Rock, and it was so cool, man. He damaged Kaido, broke his tooth as well. That was neat, and it was great. The moment was great, and then he finishes the chapter off with the moment was great, and him saying to them, I'm going to be the man who's king of the pirates, after them mocking him just before saying, why'd you say you were going to be Straw Hats? And after him, beating down Kaido a little bit, he says it again, which is really cool, and it made me scream a little bit, bro. I was so excited, dude. I nearly damaged my fucking leg, which I needed to wait to get sorted. I can't be moving it around, so Jesus Christ, man. It was really good. And then we had a scene before that where the 5 people on the roof, so Trafalgar Law, Kid, Killer, Zoro, and Luffy, were all lining up on the roof before with the other 2 people or whatever, with the other 2 emperors, and it was really, that also was really cool. And I just liked how Law was just chilling on the side with his sword like this, and he was like, I realize you can't see what I'm doing, but I'll probably have a panel up of what Law's doing, so you can get what I'm saying. But he just had it like this, and he was like, oh, I'm just chilling, bro. I'm taking a nap. What, we're fighting? What? I thought I was about to take a nap, bro. Nice spot in this rug, dude. Come on, man. It was nice. It was cool. It was one of the best panels of this year. I realize I'm kind of underselling this a little bit, but I'm quite late when I'm recording this, so I don't have a lot of energy right now, bro. I'm sorry. It was cool, you know, it was cool seeing those five together. It was really, really fucking cool. And the way he drew it was great. It was a nice double spread. One side of the protagonist and one side of the antagonist, and it was a nice double spread before the Luffy moment. And again, as I repeated before, to end off the chapter with that was just a perfect way to end it, showing Luffy's growth, right? Because we've seen Luffy go from a kid who can about only take down a Sea King to a king who can take down a Sea King, right? He hits a Sea King in the first. It's so reminiscent, right? He takes down a Sea King with his pistol at the start of the series, and then which is a fish, and then he takes down an emperor with the fish fruit with his newest attack, which is fucking thematic. Like, that's brilliant. That's so thematically brilliant. I love that. And this chapter just showed off how great One Piece is, right? Like, the greatness of One Piece, and just how simple it is for Oda to make this character seem so great. Because Luffy, no matter what he's doing, Oda's writing with Luffy makes him seem like such a great guy, such a great character, and it's so good to have him in this story. And as someone who's gotten into One Piece not too long ago, right? So I'm not someone who's read it like week to week for a while. I've only been reading it week to week for the past month or two, or a few months from now. I don't remember exactly. It was in Wano, basically. So you know, it's nice to see. It's nice to see that now with Luffy, and the fact that I got excited with it. Someone who's only been recently watching it, I can't imagine how happy and how awesome this chapter must have been for someone who's been watching it since like Endless Lobby, or since the start, or since Marineford. Someone who's been watching it for years, or reading it for years. Well, reading it, because you wouldn't be watching it. It's only manga, but you get what I mean. I might interchange the two, you know. I mean, read the manga, obviously, but it's just simply brilliant, man. It really is. And as I said, it's just great. I don't really know how to describe it, man. It was just amazing, bro. This chapter was probably my favorite of this year by far. And all of the Wano chapters, just because of, like, I love Luffy, right? As I said before, he's my favorite shonen protagonist. So this chapter, really, I loved it. It was just so good to see his growth, and it was really, really fantastic. And I know I'm repeating it, but it is something to be said, you know? It was great. And then obviously, like, hopefully future chapters build upon that, hopefully at some point, you know? Hopefully we get the fight, maybe? Or something. I don't know what next chapter is going to be at this point. As I said, all this is recorded before, well, not recorded, but all of this is written down before the next chapter comes out. So we'll see how things go, honestly, from there. But I might talk about it some other time. I might not. We'll see. But I will tell you though, if you haven't read One Piece, and as someone who's only gotten into it recently, doesn't matter how long it is. You can take it slow. You can do like 10 chapters a week if you want. It will be slow, but you can get through it. It's good. It's really good. It does take a while to get started, I'm not gonna lie. It wasn't until Baratie I was really ecstatic for this series. Alright, I gotta be honest. I did love it though, man, I really did. After that, Baratie is probably my favourite of the pre-Grand Line arcs. Actually, I like Logtown quite a bit, but I realised a lot of Logtown was filler. So I'm not really gonna say that right now. But I did like Logtown and Arlong Park, but I kind of prefer Baratie to Arlong Park, to be honest. But I'm getting a bit off topic. I'm basically just trying to say you should read One Piece, and after such a milestone, you have a lot to read, bro. So you're not gonna run out of content anytime soon. I'd say get around to reading it. It's just so good, and you will come across one of the best shonen protagonists out there, honestly. And he is what got me through the first like 68 or so chapters, like, you know. So just read One Piece, bro, and get up to chapter 1000, and you will understand the simple brilliance of One Piece. Da, da, da.